Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Just 1 second, guys. Let me just make sure it is transmitting like it's supposed to. Yes, sir.
Actually, this is quite neat. I didn't know about SteamYard, but I'll. It's very nice.
It is,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. It's right. It's cool.
Yeah. Uh, all right, so guys, we're live. Let's just give it a little minute. Let's see if we have any guests that will be joining us um, before we get into our discussions, right? How is everybody though? Uncle Ricky, is a pleasure to see you. Ricky, you're muted, eh? Just so you know, in case you're answering me behind the mask. Okay, so that's there. I see your Facebook feed, so that's cool. If you guys can share, please go ahead and share it on your. See if I can edit this. Can't. Just one more check, and I'll be right with everybody. Making sure YouTube is with us. I know it's a weird time to it's a weird time to be streaming something live for Vincentian audience because right now it's just the crickets and us ones that are up and about now on. But hey, I really want to thank you guys for representing like you are representing right now. Um, and of course, for taking some time out to connect with us. Even though we may not have the folks on the live just yet, I'm confident that for an opportunity to see what's what, you know, with the whole movement, Tokyo Paralympics 2020. Well, I just kind of get confused, you know, because I know it's 2020, summer 2020, but you know, 2021, right? Um, so I'm really wanting to share as much of your experience with the persons who you know would later come and join and view the content from today. All right. So thank you again for joining. Let me just say, as I'm saying thanks, there's a bunch of effort that went into making this particular chat possible. And I really want to say thank you to everybody who contributed in each and every way that you have done so. Not everybody like the spotlights and not everybody like them name to be called, so I won't necessarily do that. But I would definitely send a big shout out to Diamond Groceries Incorporated. You know what I mean? They stepped up to make sure even the software that we're using tonight is was made available so that we could make this chat. All right. So thank you again to everybody. Wani, what's up going on, my brother? Uncle Ricky. Let me say howdy to Mo. I seen your finger over there as much as I'm not seeing you. And of course, Uncle Rudy. Thank you guys again. Wani, I'm gonna start with you, my brother. just jump in and send some love and shout outs to whomever you want to send the love and shout outs, so we get the ball rolling after, yeah? Right, I'm not getting any audio from you over there, Wani. Can we try again? I mean, I see that you're not muted. Let me try this headset sitting here. Hold on there. Let's see this again. But you guys are hearing me, so I don't know why. Can I have an audio check in the back there, please? Why do you keep speaking if you are? We running the.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can we check your mic, please, Mo?
Well, I mean, I'm the person you don't need to hear.
Could you hear me? Could you
I
hear
think
me?
I just heard Ricky.
Could you
All
hear
right.
me? Ricky.
Yes, I'm hearing you. So Dexroy, Carville, Crease.
Yes.
Are you?
You hear me
Okay.
now?
I'm hearing him now, and he's echoing because Mo's mic is open as well. So,
Yeah.
all right, good, good.
All
We're
right.
getting some audio
Special
in it.
shout out.
What go on, me brother? He said the new love on the shout outs. That's where we were before this audio thing interrupted.
Sending a special shout out to my man. Thanks you for taking care of me and bringing me this far as to make me the post who I am today. I want you to know
Come
that I
on.
love her and I make her proud in my event that I'm going to do. And I want to shout out the MPC. Special shout out to the MPC as well. Thank the MPC for helping me for with the contribution that they give me so
Mm-hmm.
that I could reach here and participate in my event. I want to shout out Modi Daniel, president of the Paralympics. Yeah. And shout out Kari. Yeah. Thanks for him to helping me to making people know me and to like make me recognize the people them in Leeward to make a good little contribution and everything. And I like to shout out the whole of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. My fans them who there right now rooting for me, and I know to myself I will make my country proud. I will. Yeah.
We can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Any audio?
Can you check if I mute this one and you can mute this one?
Can you hear me now?
But we cannot hear you.
We're not hearing you. We're not hearing you.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
I'm hearing you. Can you guys hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yeah?
I can hear everyone. Yeah, I can hear everybody.
I think my headphones are working wonders here. All right, guys.
What about Ricky? Can you Ricky hear me? Ricky, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to big up Ricky because I tell you why I want to big up Ricky because Ricky is just another coach who took this guy on. And he's in Tokyo right now. And he's not only just another coach, but our chef de mission had a problem and Ricky took over the post from him.
Wow.
So I have to big him up because he's doing his country double proud.
Come on, come on. Times that these we need men who's stepping up, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Uncle
right.
Ricky, are you finished, Uncle Rudy?
Yeah, I'm done. I have few words.
Ricky, over to you.
I must big up the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the youths who are aspiring one day to make it to the Paralympics and the Olympics. The people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we're looking forward to make you proud, flying the national flag very high in Tokyo. We came out here as a marketing team for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and we intend to make 784 proud, both at swimming and representing our first time at the Paralympics at this historical moment, making our local NPC proud, and the president, Mr. Rudy Daniel, and all the other executive members. We're looking forward to be serving our country in the best of our ability in the form of the sport swimming. Thank you. Looking forward for all the support and all the people cheering for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, both in the diaspora and at home. Thank
Come
you.
on, come on. So I know that the team is not complete without our very hardworking and very wonderful attaché over there, sir, in Tokyo. So I'd very much love if we could, bring her on camera a little bit. Hey Mo,
Hi.
Okay, so can I big up the attaché also?
go ahead, man. Go straight ahead.
So we were kind of like we were offered, would you like to have an attaché? And I kind of said, well, I didn't really know what that meant, but we'll go with the flow. And we went with the flow, and we got Mo. And she's just absolutely wonderful. I mean, she just like, she just knows what to do, when to do it, and she's learned along the way, and I've learned a great deal along the way as well. So it's been really nice for both Mo and Charlie from the Nippon Sports Science University. They've all been very, very, very good to us. Not just in the last week or so, but going back quite a few months that we've been interacting with them. So yeah, so big up Mo. She's great, and she'll tell you who she is and what she's about. Thanks.
Beautiful. So can we have more to just share a few words?
Well, it's been over a week that we've been working together. It's been really nice to know more about St. Vincent and about Dex and about Ricky. And I'm looking forward to the competition. Thank you.
Hey Mo, thank you so very much for working so hard with our team. On behalf of everybody over here, man, we really do appreciate it. Yeah. But can you just tell us a little bit about what it is exactly that an attaché does, please, before you go?
Um, well, it depends on the committee. In this case, with St. Vincent, because other members couldn't come, there is a lot of things going on besides the sport. So we try to support the delegation in all of those places, especially because many things are made in Japanese. There's so much to do.
Okay. All right. Thank you again, and we will stay in touch. All right. So, Wani, what's the experience been like, man, so far? I mean, we spoke with you on your way out of St. Vincent. We got word that you were stuck for a little bit in Turkey, and then, well, you've been in Japan for a little minute. But can you tell us a little bit about the journey so far?
Well, I was in Turkey, spent more time, you could say, at the end of the night. Yeah, because the PCR, they run out of stuff. Yeah, so we end up staying in the airport. Yeah, little delay. Yeah, but the problem gets solved and get delayed.
Mhm.
Yeah, get delayed. It was kind of harassing, but still we got over it.
And you've been conditioning at the Nippon Sports University of Sports Science. What's that been like?
That was like the going whatever. Let me tell you, I didn't get sick before I get there. They get sick and could not recover. Just that to recover. Yeah.
Are you saying you fell ill?
Yeah.
Okay. And this was for how long? For a day or two? What?
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry, how much?
3 days.
Oh, okay, okay. Mhm. But you're saying that you're better now?
Um, the third day, I was in bed still because I went to the clinic and they told me that it's a virus I get and I have to fight it off myself. So I
A
stayed in home, I
virus?
drink a lot of water. Yeah, a lot of water, eat, get plenty vitamins, see like eat plenty orange and all everything. Yeah. Then the third day,
Okay.
I was in bed, feeling like down. Then I said to myself, I said, when I get to feel better, I have to get up out of my bed and go and walk out, get some workout. I went, I make a
Hmm.
walk. Then after I go live on Facebook, and then I tell my coach that I want to go at the pool. He told me like this, you're sick, why you want to go at the pool? Then I tell
Hmm.
him, I know myself, I want to go at the pool because if I stay in there, I want to get over the sickness. Yeah. And then I went at the
Determined, eh?
pool. Yeah. I went at the pool and improving my timing before that I go up. Improving my timing. I take off 8 minutes of my timing.
How much?
Yeah. 8
Seconds.
seconds of my time. 8 seconds.
Seconds.
Yes. Yeah,
And
8 seconds.
was that the first time you were swimming since you got to Japan, or it was that the first time since you got
No,
sick?
after 6 years.
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit there. Say that again, please.
I went back to training
Okay, right.
and take off 8 seconds of my time that I usually make.
Beautiful.
And
So
yesterday I go
your
back
first.
and
Sorry, go ahead. Go
some
ahead.
again. I have some again. So day by day I'm improving. But what I say this has to be for some kind of reason still. Yeah.
What? I know it'll be weird to compare, but remember that you felt somewhat ill in Germany as well. Was it anything like the same?
One was different.
Okay. And we know, of course, it's not coronavirus, right? We don't have to worry about that.
No, no, more than one test.
Beautiful. So I'm wondering what's next for you in terms of your schedule. Your first heats is in what, a day or two?
Yeah. 29 August. 29th of August, I will build my first seat to get to win the finals in the evening.
Right. Um, Uncle Ricky, if you may, can you tell us a little bit about how exactly how it is that he has improved? Because 8 minutes off his time, and that's beautiful, man.
Well, because of technical work, he was well rested, and we think about going into the race, what he's supposed to be doing. Things like start, we were practicing. We were practicing mid-pool sprint. Technical work in terms of analysis, in terms of video, recording, looking back at some of the video, showing him some of the mistakes that he made during entry, especially dive. We also practice a lot of drills in terms of improving his technique. And that is what caused him to improve on his time.
Come on. And of course, all of this is happening even while you're wearing double hats up there, man. What has that experience been like for you?
Well, it's a great responsibility. That is showing you that if you have as a parent, because while I'm in while I'm in while I'm in Tokyo, I have to play the role of a parent because Dex is like a child to me. So if something go wrong, I have to be a part of it, and I have to be attending meeting also, giving reports to the president of the local NPC each day, updates as to his performance, his diet, his rest, and his session.
Okay. Were you prepared for the extracurricular work you've had to do since Japan?
No, but after a time I get accustomed to it because I have to actually wake up early, put things in place, make sure decks rehydrate, make sure I have my program right in terms of attending meetings, roll call, different schedule for practice, and different things like that.
Hmm. Uh, Two more things. So Dex mentioned in his illness, he basically had to take a lot of vitamin C. He basically had, to hydrate a little bit. But there was no mention of medication. Could you elaborate as to why that was? Ricky, you're looking a bit frozen there. I'm saying, is it that the competition rules prohibited the use of medication at this point?
Mr. Bino, Mr. Bino, it's can
Mr.
you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
No, I think when it comes to medication, I mean, he did see a doctor, and they advised him as such, and they advised him within the context of the competition and everything else. So they know basically how to deal with athletes. So
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
um, and they're specialists at their field. So that's fine. But the other thing is that what we as MPC Vin, what we do, we have to also task coaches so that they know the difference between coaching someone like Calville. And there are a few more sort of technicalities that you need to know about, because it's a slightly different kind of competition, and also the sport, it's adaptive sport. So some of the sports use a very technical, very highly technical equipment to allow the athletes to compete. So it's good. If you've ever been to a Paralympic Games, you come out of it and you think, wow, where was I? That was amazing. All these people are there, and they're just doing everything as normal. So it's a double thing. We like to think that we're also developing our local coaches as
Right,
well as
right.
bringing on some new athletes. Yeah. So that's all I really want to say. I've spoken too much already.
Oh no. So we have a question. I don't know who would take it, but one of our viewers, Michael Johnson, is asking, has Wani broken the national record just yet?
Well, I'm responsible for Paralympic records, and no, he has a national record currently. He has the 15-meter freestyle Paralympic record for SVG. So whatever he does at these games, he'll either set a new record, or it'll be the same. It's really up to him. At the end of the day, all we're hoping for is that he always does his personal best at whatever competition he goes to. If
Mhm.
the personal best means a gold medal or a silver medal or a bronze medal or no medal, as long as it's a personal best, it means that he is progressing and he's developing. Because you can't do everything in a short space of time. It takes time, but sometimes you're lucky. So be lucky.
Thanks again for the info. Uncle Rudy. Wani, I'm sure you've been meeting quite a bit of a number of differently abled persons on this particular tour. Can you tell us what that experience has been like for you? I'm sorry, it started raining here in case you're hearing that in the background. Are you hearing me, Wani?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, experience making me to push myself more because when I saw people with like no hand, no foot, and they're still going, I said I only have one leg, so I'm supposed to do better. You understand? That does motivate me and make me push more. That is the reason why I go to the pool now and say I have to do better on my timing because I can't believe, look at these guys, but breaking record and everything. I want to be in that lane. Yeah. But I met this quote from France. Yeah. He didn't, I met him in Germany. When he saw me, he was telling me that, he said, just by look and see swimming, I could see that you just start to swim. So yes, he asked me how long, and then I tell him, well, what is it and how it goes. So he was telling me that, he said, if I get you, no one else cannot beat you. Yeah. He tell me, you have the right length and everything. Yeah. Then, sorry, I was at the pool, swimming, then I saw him. When I saw him, I started putting some improvements. As in, like, if he is my coach, he came up to Ricky and tell Ricky, that is not the same guy that I met in bowling. He have a lot of improvement in everything. That is not the same guy at all. Then he came to me and tell me, your entry, your movements in the water, everything for you is perfect right now. Yeah. His start, what he gave me, that alone like inspired me to push more. As to my attitude, yeah. And then when I'm swimming, my attitude does be there at the side pushing me. As in like go there, go. Just like I'm in a competition. Because when I'm training, I feel like I am in a competition. When I reach reach at the starting point, I push more to touch. Like if I'm in a competition. And everything I do, I serious with it. Very serious. Yeah. So
I,
the
Let
motivation
me
that I
ask you
get
another
from it,
question. Sorry, go ahead.
the motivation that when I get into that semi-final, I gotta put my arm in to make my president proud after his hard work in 5 years and make my country as well proud. Yes. And I'm not just speaking because I want to speak. I'm speaking because of my improvement and my pushing that I put in, my everything that I put in to do this job I came out here to do and make my country proud. Yeah.
Beautiful, man. Let me ask you, because I'm familiar with your story. I understand that you lost your leg very, very early in your life. Have you ever experienced any sort of discrimination, any sort of stigma because you were differently abled?
Well, when you are that one about still, you have to be strong. You understand? And that is where I do make a reach where you have to reach and the way have to do it as well. Yeah.
Come on, man. We see that strength. We love that strength, my brother. I'll come back to you in a little bit. But Uncle Ricky, when you in your introduction, you said some very interesting words that the team is in Japan right now on a marketing mission. Why do you feel that's the case?
Wait, we have a call soon, so we need to wrap it up a little bit. I'm sorry.
Sure, no problem, no problem. Ricky, if you could take that. And one other question before we jump out.
Sorry, one more time.
So the question was, Ricky, you said when we got started. Yeah, you hearing me, Ricky? You said that you're on a marketing mission. The team is out there to market St. Vincent and the Grenadines. How, elaborate on that for me, please, if you would.
Well, one way we've been doing it is flying our flag to every venue. Also distributing whatever little token we have about our country, spreading the message to the people, telling them where St. Vincent and the Grenadines is located, which they're not really aware of. So we need to do a lot of geography, teach them location. So we was emphasizing St. Vincent is very close to Trinidad and Venezuela. Sometimes we say Jamaica. Sometimes some people try to Google it. So let's see the later. So let's have we as a dot, but we are not a dot out here. We using our flag to fly it very high, and that is one way of promoting St. Vincent and the Grenadines that he is using to make the people of Japan and the other part of the world know where St. Vincent is.
Beautiful, Lamont. So before I let you guys go, because I know you have a nice little ramping schedule there, right? We're trying to figure out when can we see the heats as they get started on the 29th. It's the 29th, right? And continuing. Is it do you know of any links, any such thing? I was hoping Uncle Rudy would have been back in. He dropped out for a little bit. Do we know of any links that we could possibly share? Mo? No? We need to research that a little bit and come back to the folks? Okay.
It will be the 20th in Japan, but more like it will be 28th in St. Vincent time. So if it's night, more or less it will be morning in St. Vincent. No?
Morning in
Morning in
Morning in Japan and night in St. Vincent.
Yeah.
Maybe we can to watch it with you guys.
Okay, so all right, so for the guys who are very much interested in seeing the race, we will JP Shomon situation updates, endeavor to get that information and share it like we always updating you on situations, right? Team, once again, I want to thank you so very much for taking a couple of minutes out of your schedule to hang with us this 40 morning here in St. Vincent, early afternoon for you, mid-afternoon for you in Tokyo. Any final words, guys, before we jump out?
Well, I'm looking forward to make Dexter increase, improve on his time, and setting a national record and also a Paralympic record in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we are trying to make the people of St. Vincent proud in whatever way. And Team NPC St. Vincent and the wider Caribbean.
Thank you, Coach Ricky. Uncle Wani, final words? Well, for this conversation?
Just to put my country on the map, to make myself proud and my whole country, the whole of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. All my fans, what this moment feels so, trust me, I didn't have too much words to use because it made me feel so, they don't have a word to put in, trust me. I'm excited. I even dance here and I wake up singing. All in the sleep, I feel like I'm doing it. Yes, I don't feel the breeze. The breeze don't blow. And I have my lucky charm with me. Thank God for the people of Japan. They are very so this is lucky charm. Every time I went to training, get to the pool before my race. After I don't show my country flag, I have to. This is my lucky charm. When I kiss this, yeah, this supporters and I'm still know. Yeah, and everybody did it. Very good. One, you can do it. And we'll see. You know, anywhere we go, we're going in brave. You understand? Brave.
Brave.
Brave. It was treated. When we went in the and when we get in that bus and we start, I turn on some music and we start dancing. We get the whole bus dancing. We start dancing and we want the smallest crowd, but we keep the biggest crowd. Because all the camera was on us. Yes. Yes. Because I want my people back home to see. I come out here as a shy guy. I custom to crowd.
Come on, man.
I custom to crowd and I'm going to make the same crowd proud of me. Being a Paralympian star.
Yo, is that the people I'm already saying, Wani? We are already so very proud of you, my brother. Uncle Ricky. Hey, Sister Mo, thank you guys so very much. I know Uncle Rudy would jump back on and see how we wrap things up, you know. So I want to send some love to him as well. And guys, I cannot end this here conversation without sending a whole set of love and thanks and gratitude to the kind people them down there at Diamond Groceries Incorporated. If you ever have to go buy groceries in St. Vincent, leave fancy, leave back and go Diamond Grocery again, please. Hey guys, thank you so very much, man. Wishing you all the best. We're gonna stay in touch, yeah? God's good blessings and guidance.